Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Livy Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So if that is you and you're looking to earn an extra 500 to 1,000 pounds, more or less, really depends, up to you. Then you can drop hashtag hybrid, just like Carla. She made 555 pounds extra per month, and she was super excited. It's Carla and not Carla, but it does not matter. Okay, let's debunk on this. Ciao, Enzo. Sasha, Kiara, we're live on Insta, Facebook, and for the ones that know about this, I'm like, oh, here should be hearing, but it's not. Tomorrow, I'm super excited. I have a speakers event. I'll be hosting a table on branding and social media, so I'm super excited about that. If you guys don't know, I am also a queen expert on branding. So that's cool. So let's debunk today about about things that I think on network marketing. So for the ones that don't know, what is network marketing? It's basically using a product or service base. That's really up to you. But in my case, it's a product that you can talk about and you're paid. There's no overhead stock. There is we brand you as selling and retailing products depending on who you are. It's a great way to have an extra income if that's what you're looking for. There's also training on how to be a better version of you. Maybe you're looking for some extra cash flow, or maybe you're just looking to have a better health and that's something for you. Then that's really up to you to get the products at a discounted rate. But today we're just going to be talking about limits and release that I believe you guys could be using. And yes, I'm putting my socks on as we're going live because I only have literally less than 5-10 minutes to go live, and I have to jump off because I got some styling for a new customer. So what was I supposed to say? Let's jump into it. Of course, I thought I was on a plan, but yeah, things that you guys can apply into every kind of business. Now, let me tell you this: objection is normal. It's what you have to do in anything that you do. Business, you're always negotiating with your child. My nephew, same thing, negotiating on these nails. He wanted yellow. He clearly did not have yellow. He's not happy. You're always negotiating, but it's not negotiation as like something bad. It's just negotiation of like how to become a better understanding what the person is in front, right? So I had this the other day, and I was talking to someone that wanted to have me for an event, right? And there's a certain fee that I have for corporates that is different from various different things. So I just said, I was like, I can tell you my numbers, but what is your amount that you have as it's completely different? Like, what are we talking about? Because my corporate fee is different to my styling fee, which is different to working with network marketing is completely different. So let's jump into it because I literally only have 5 minutes and I have 4 points. And I tend to do a real rapid. So this is like a TED talk into like 10 minutes. So the number one is I don't have time. Let's debunk that. I was talking yesterday to someone, and she is a solicitor, and she was saying she was doing crazy hours and didn't like her legs. I'm like, what's the matter with your legs? She's like, because I'm always sitting down, so I'm not standing, and so I don't like my legs. And I was like, well, what if you start going to the gym and working on your legs? She's like, I don't have time. I said, you don't find the time because it's not convenient for me to do CrossFit, yet I still do it, right? It's not convenient to do things at first, but you've got to find the priority and you got to find when you're going to do it. So when you say, I don't have time, we all have 24 hours. It's just about how you're going to use those 24 hours. Instead of watching a movie, instead of going to eat, can you prepare your food that's already ready? It's completely different. Hey, Ricky, how are you, my love, right? So the fact that you don't have time, I don't care who you are. It's about what can you do in the pockets of your day that you could do. Like, for example, for me, I know like in retail, I know when people say, yeah, I don't have time to, add an extra income to what I'm doing. I'm like, you got to find pockets of your time. And even if it's like 5 minutes that you could do on your lunch break, that could be maybe just 5. Some days are kind of intense because when there's sales, it's just like, it's market style. If you guys have been working in retail, you guys know it really is intense. But it's finding those pockets of time where you're like, oh, okay, I could add that, right? So basically understanding that I don't have time is only an excuse, okay? It's 26 and I have to leave in a couple of minutes. So I don't have time because let me give you this. I'll give you another one. Uber, the Uber owner, which I don't know his name is, the Uber owner mentioned the fact that I think it was like he employs 1 million people, more or less, to drive Uber, right? I was gonna sneeze. No. And he has the same 24 hours, but he was smart enough to recruit 1 million people to drive the car for him to go and pick up strangers. I'm just saying, but did it take him time to build? Yes, of course. Everything takes time. Number two, it isn't for me. What isn't for you? What isn't for you? Let me tell you what isn't for you. The fact of selling products where you can earn, because let me tell you this, when you went to the Taylor Swifty fan, or when you bought Rihanna's MVP lipstick, or when you bought these earrings, did they pay you to talk about it? Did they pay you to talk about these new headphones? Because let me tell you this, baby, they didn't pay you for it. You just opened your mouth, and what did you do? You did word of mouth. You talked about something that you didn't even get paid. The only reason is because there's a price attached to this, which makes you think that you are worthy if you're getting paid for it. But that's not the case, baby, because when you build as a brand, you've got to understand what is your value of what you're bringing. So don't tell me it's not for me, because you recommended those shoes. You recommended, I don't know, the Wire. You recommended me Lush. My mom sold me on getting Lush products because they're really good for your body. Now, did she get paid on it? No. So don't tell me it's not for you. It's because you haven't been smart enough to find the right vehicle that would take you to the other side. I know my products are awesome. And I will tell you this, I don't give a Raja's buttocks. If you tell me you do not like my drinks, you have not tried it, you do not know. I was talking to somebody and he's like, I just don't understand why you're doing this. You would be able to earn so much more in doing branding and stuff, which I am, right? But I have so much of a heavyweight champion on serving the multicultural, the multi-ethnic, because I know there's nobody like me that can lead you to the other side. And yes, will it take time? Absolutely, because what I am doing right now has never been done. And I know it takes a calling. I know it takes some work. I know it takes so much. But will I give up? Absolutely not. Watch me. But because I'm deep into what I know, what I believe, and what I will work for all the time, all the time, all the time. You work on things that you can put in pressure. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to make sense to your boyfriend. It doesn't have to make sense to your girlfriend. It doesn't have to make sense to your family. It doesn't have to make sense to your friends. It doesn't have to make sense. It has to make sense to you, to a point where I will talk about it all the time. I'd much rather you say, girl, you're enough talking about your products. I'm over it. Fine. Find somebody else. Right? Hey, Tilan. I want you to really understand the fact that you got to build that muscle. But that muscle of understanding that it's not for me doesn't make any sense at all. What isn't for you? Is it the fact that you think that you're not worthy of it? That is different, right? Number three, last one, and I gotta leave like now. I am not, what did I write? I'm not like those girls. What girls? Do I look like everybody else? Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, if you don't buy from me, it doesn't matter. You don't have to become friends just so you buy from me, please. Like, there are other things in life. But what is it that makes you think that you're not that person? Is it because you have limiting beliefs on it? Is it because you had it was like a bad rep years ago? Because back in the day, you had to recruit and you had to be my friend. And if you weren't my friend, you weren't buying from me. That was it? Yeah, because I've been through that, that phase. I was like, well, either friends you buy from me or we don't. How awful am I as a friend, right? But let me tell you this, it's just because I much rather be remembered for something that I'm passionate about than being not remembered at all. But what is your calling? Now, yes, I do branding, I do styling, and I do network marketing. And I sell. Yes, they're combined, because body, mind, and soul, you cannot have a great body nor a great inside, nor a great body, nor a great mind, nor a great soul. It has to go all the way around. Good things, good energy, ancient, futuristic. Love that. And if you don't hear from this or don't take anything from it, I just want you to understand sales or whatever you're doing always, always, always will require you're going to have to negotiate. And you're going to have to repeat yourself. Have you ever had this where you repeat to your partner like 5 times the same thing because your partner doesn't get it? Yeah, I got to repeat it. I'll tell you this. I've been repeating the same thing that you're not stopping my calling in what I'm doing. Why? Because he's like, no, but I want you to divert. You're not going to divert me, baby. It's impossible. You can't stop someone that's on a mission. And sometimes it requires that nobody will understand you. But when you have this thing inside of you and you're like, I just got to do it. I just got to follow through. Or I just got to say hi to that person, whatever that is. I kid you not. That's what it is. Okay, I'm supposed to be out of the door now, but that doesn't matter. Let me leave it at this, and then I have to go out. Number 4, which is some of you guys may have this, or people may say about your business or whatever, or if it is network marketing. I know I specifically titled it network marketing, but I also am this sort of person. I only preach and I only talk what I know, right? You guys see, if I say something, I've done it. When I say I go CrossFit 6 times a day, 6 times a week, I'm absolutely going. Now, did I not go today? I'll tell you this, because I'm completely like, my body just needs a day of rest. Will I be able to go tomorrow? No, because I have like a speaker's event and it's going to take me all day. Maybe will I be able to go Saturday? I will have to see. If not, I'll have to do push-ups, and I'll go Sunday for sure because it's weightlifting, right? That sometimes you're going to have to adapt, and you're going to have to shift, and you're going to have to change. That's okay. But you got to keep it consistent. Just like you put, like I can do a 60 clean and jerk now, 60 kilo clean and jerk, which is really cool because I'm a 68 kilos, but I can do a 60 clean and jerk. If you guys don't know, just Google that if you've done CrossFit. Now, was I able to get to that weight? No, I wasn't able to get to that weight. But I got better at that weight because I practiced. What are you practicing, Ancient Futuristic? What are you practicing, Tilan? What are you practicing, Saida? What are you practicing? Hey, Nancy. What are you guys practicing every single day, all the time, all the time, all the time? Now, I love it when people say this, and I'll be honest with you. When I get objection, I'm happy to say it's maybe not for you. So I know the last one I talked about this objection, which was like, oh, it's a pyramid thing. It's a pyramid scheme. It's not my thing. It is a pyramid. Yeah. Network marketing is a pyramid. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid. You working at Google is a pyramid. You working at getting something at Starbucks is a pyramid. You want to know why? Because the guy at the top makes the most money, but they put in the work. Like I always say, for example, people that work in retail, like I know I act like a manager when I used to work at retail, and people will say, oh my goodness, you act like a manager, but I don't want the responsibility as a manager. I don't want it. Because there's pressure, there's energy and stuff. Now, I will take that pressure for network marketing because it's the fact of you build a sales force, you sell, but also you're able to inspire others doing that, the same thing. So it's a ripple effect. I love it because I get paid on the effort that I pour in. Now you're going to do a little for a lot. You're going to do, you're going to do a lot for a little. But at some point, you will do a little and you'll do a lot. Alex Hormozy. I love Alex Hormozy. I was actually quoting Layla Hormozy the other day. I feel like, I love his stuff. His videos have been showing up, and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Ooh, I love it. Tough. 60 kilo clean and jerk is intense. I'm practicing Ayurveda. All the best. All the best, my love. Hey, Clark. Hey, V, how are you? So I'm going to wrap it up here because I literally have to be out of the door when it was 5 minutes ago. So I'm going to have to walk like a woman on a mission. But objection in life is normal. The best comeback that you guys can do in anything that you do, when people say they don't want your product, when they don't want what you're doing, when they don't want your service, or they say your price is too high or whatever, does not matter what it is. There's always going to be objection. It's just because there's probably not built trust enough on that person, depending if it's cold market, if it's warm market. But let me tell you this, the fact of you showing up every single day, like I know Clara, she shows up every single day and showing up, and I'm sure Ancient Futuristic, maybe it would be like you showing up on your practices, you showing up every single day. At some point, the balance of you working out so much will go down to where you'll be able to get paid your worth, right? Sometimes it means you're just going to have to do more work. You're going to have to show up more. You're going to have to knock at more doors. You're going to have to talk to more people. You're going to have to do a little bit more of this. And I can't tell you when that is. But what I can tell you is if you put in the work, at some point, it will show up. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Remember to be you do. If you guys don't know, I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. So if that is you and you're wanting to earn, #hybrid. But I love you guys. This resonates. Share with a friend. I'm going to leave the replay on Facebook, Instagram, and of course on YouTube. I wasn't able to go on TikTok because you need more than probably like 30 minutes to go live, and 15 is just not enough. But it does not matter. Love you guys. I appreciate you. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Amen to that.